Water in the Sky, fast version by Phish. What a cool song. They got two versions, a fast one and a slow one. This is the fast one that came out on the album. I think it's Story of the Ghost. And it's like 138 BPMs. Pretty simple song, pretty cool. It's just this C major. Listen as she speaks to you. F. Hear the voices flutter through, back to C. Barriers arranged by to the G. Close the shutters, draw the shades, filter out the Everglades. To a C7. I play it here to kind of get more of that 7 in there. And then thunder calls to waterfalls, rising tides and ocean walls. I can hear you when you sigh. To that G. And then back to listen as she speaks to you. Hear the voices flutter through. And the jam. And it just goes over that same verse progression. So you got two parts in there. You got a verse, the C, F, C, 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 to the G. And it does that again, but a little bit different. C, it's quicker to go to the G, to the F, to the C, and then to the G quick. C7, which kind of bridges it to the chorus, I guess. The F. When it goes, a thunder call to waterfalls. Then to the C. I can hear you when you sigh, to the G. Oops. So that's where the jam starts. Just over that verse, we'll talk about, what I'm thinking, that jam, to play on top of that jam. Really, C major. And then it moves to this F real quick. Back to that C, C, G, C, F, C, C, G, C. Starts over. So C. So yeah, let's talk about what I'm thinking there. I really like, looking at the chords. The chords are the foundation, and then building your phrasing sort of around the chords. With the arpeggios and the scales. And so, you got your C major here, so you got a C major scale there, which I like. Right? C major there. And then when it goes to that F, you can kind of jump. It's just real quick. You can kind of just jump to, this. And I'm not sure if it's actually C major, if it would be C, because it's kind of a 4 if you're going, it's kind of a, C to F would be a 1 to a 5, so it would maybe be like that F mixolydian. Let's see. I feel like it just stays in major, jumps to F major, then back to C major, then G. G would be that mixolydian, right? Because that would be the 5. So that's my mistake here. You got the C being the 1, then the F being the 4. So I guess F Lydian, the Lydian with the raised 4 would probably be it. Yeah, it's great to work through these things. I haven't worked through it. I'm just kind of going through it today for the first time. And that's, I think, what it's just staying in that key of C major, which means when you jump to the F, you would jump to the F Lydian. jump to the G, that'd be the 5 chord, it'd be the G mixolydian, and then resolve to that C major. You know, so I'm kind of thinking C major is being home, then jump into sort of this F major here, you know, real quick, and then come back to the C, or jump into it right here, the F here, back to the C, and then from the C to the G right here, right, to that C. So let's grab a couple placements of these. You got the C to the F, C, and like again, this is sort of going off that C with the root in the third that I love, you know. So like kind of following that scale. Great scale, right? Kind of based around the full chord like that. And you got. But the way I'm really seeing it is just like this bar chord here, and then. I think I see it that way because I studied TREY, and you know, he plays that a lot based off of that sort of bar right there. Okay, so I'm seeing that there for the C, and then the F, you know, hitting that main F there, or the 3 can hit, or the 5, back to the C, then sliding up to that G. You know, same sort of shape, same shape right there as that F just up here. Then back to the C. It doesn't go back to that, it stays in that C, up to the G. It stays on the C longer. So you really got to have the structure sort of memorized, right? The amount of time they stay on these chords. So it helps to sort of work that out. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1. I think I sort of counted it strangely there, but it's like 1 bar, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay, yeah, so it's 2 bars on that C, 1 bar on that F, then it's 3 bars on that C with 1 bar in the G. And then the second time it does it, is it different? Man, it's kind of a weird song how it follows that verse structure, but it might just repeat itself. I think that was it, whatever that was right there. So it's like, theory's important, theory's great, and you should count this stuff out and have it mapped out, maybe even make a chord chart for it so you can kind of see it. But I'm a big feel player, big ear player, so I kind of just feel it and sort of know when it's moving, the chords are supposed to move. So anyways, there's that sort of placement, right? To that. Back to that C. Up to that G, okay? So then another one, you know, you got this C here, right? Great C. Okay, to the F. Back to the C. C. G right there, right? never teases that C7 there at the end. It doesn't do that until they come out of the jam. This is a live version I was talking about. They don't play the fast version live too much, but there's a really cool one from back in the day, like 99, I think. So cool. I wish they played this fast version more often. It's awesome. And Trey's jamming out. He's just playing on top of it, you know, and getting after it, and he's just ripping it. But yeah, so that's there, right? You got your C here, F here, to your G. So kind of following that, right? Good exercise would just be running the arpeggios of these. Something like that. I mean, you get the point, you get the idea. So I loop that track, and let's loop it. Let's see how, you know, I would just kind of run over it. C, G, gosh, man, F, C, G, C, F, C, G, C. Man, it's a fast tune, you know, so it's, you got to kind of play fast over it, which is kind of challenging, and to play clean, but fun one to sort of try to get into and think about. But yeah, really just those three places, C to F, there or here, to G, there or up here, you know? So like really thinking that, C, F, C, you can do the G here. Yeah. And then up here we got the C, the F, C, to the G, up to the C here. The C, to the F, C, to the G, starts over, C, F, it's C, back down to the G to the C. And then you hit that flat 7 there for that sort of turnaround note. And then back into the singing to the bridge. Thunder calls to water falls, rising tides and ocean walls. I can hear you when you sigh. You get the point. That's Water in the Sky. Man, 16 minutes. These videos get long quick. But yeah, I think that's the way I would think about it. That's the kind of the way I'd play over it. If you want, you can really just stay in that C major the whole time. But then you're sort of going to miss those main notes that lead into the next chords. But you could stay within the position. Like this is a great exercise. You know, hit that F there. Back to sort of that C. So where would the G be, right? Right here. Right here. That's a really good exercise, just staying in the same position, but hitting those moving notes with the chords as it moves, you know, so you're not just sort of thinking it as C major, kind of thinking of it. You're thinking of it as C major, but C major where you're accenting like the 1, and then when it goes to the F, accenting the 4, and then when it goes to the 5, accenting the G, you know. Yeah, all right. Hi, Water in the Sky. Thanks for watching this stuff. Appreciate y'all letting me ramble on. Maybe we'll look at Ramble On someday. Phish covered that, I think, in 98. Was it 99 or 98, Alpine Valley? So awesome. It was, I think, the opener. But yeah, what's the name of this one? Water in the Sky, the fast version by Phish. Let me know what you think, y'all. Peace out.